Good evening, everybody. I'm just sharing it into the group because streaming software has changed. Let's post. Let's check it goes where it should do. Okay, so that's on there. We have 3 of you watching anyway, which is good. Let's go to that. Let's go to that. Pin that to feature. It's cool. So I think everybody should be able to see it, which is good. So happy Sunday, everybody. Let's check it's still here. Yes, it is. I think you can all hear me. That was a sign you can hear me, Wendy. Alright, then we have everything I think I need anyway. I watched a couple of these breaks before earlier, and I will need to have my own top loaders and whatnot for this one, so I made sure I've got all the right sizes. So I'm just going to quickly run through those of you who are involved. I'll run through the format just so it's clear to everyone. So we've got Tom Benfield with a 1 spot, Michael Cook with a 2 spot, Terry Kelly with a 3 spot, Thomas Amrell Moody with the 4 spot, Jake Martin with a 5 spot, Wendy Chandler with a 6 spot, Thomas Amrell Moody with a 7 spot, got Robert Marion with the 8 spot, Rob Church with the 9 spot, and Dan James with the 10 spot. Just so we know how it works, so what I'm going to do is I will open up all of the cards so we know exactly what's in here first. And then once I've done that, I will do a random, and then everybody will pick in order of that random. So whoever finishes top of the random will get the first pick, all the way down to the bottom who gets the last card remaining. As I said in the break, so those of you who finish in the 7 and 8 spot, you'll get to pick a card, and I'll also send you out a blaster card, a blaster pack as well from Rookies and Stars. And then if you're in the 9 and the 10 spot, you'll get to pick the cards remaining, and you will also get I think it was a prestige seller. So you should kind of weighs it out a little bit, because those bottom 4 will probably be the base cards potentially, unless there's a big base card. There could be a Stroud or a Richardson base card, and then people might mix it up a little bit, but it would still be down to those in 7, 8, 9 and 10 who would get the additional packs on top. So that is that, and I've just now found something my daughter was looking for all day today in the office. She was looking for her clip-on earrings, of which they were in the office/breaking room. There they are. I just found them, so I'll be able to tell her in the morning before she goes to school where they were. Right then, so that is that. Thanks for getting involved, guys. Right then, this is what we're breaking. So as I say, the 6 autograph cards plus the 4 base cards / inserts, as I say, 4 base and base parallels, 5 autographs will be normal, and one of them will want to be one of these Proback buyback on card autographs, which have been, from the ones I watched, some of them were pretty nice. So fingers crossed, guys. Same as always, obviously all seals, and the second dual seal on the back there. So yeah, as Rich posted, we did our first card show at the Poundland Stadium, the Walsall Stadium at the weekend, which was pretty good. I was there in the morning with Hudson, the youngest, till sort of about 12:30, and then we went. He had his nap in the car, came back home, and then Rich, my dad, was still there for the rest of the day. But it was a good time. First time we've done card shows before. Sort of back in when we used to do more non-sport than sports cards. We still had the sports cards, but they just people weren't interested in them back then. I'm going to move the buyback over to that side, and then there's the empty box, so I can keep that hidden. The buyback, I'll do that last. Yeah, and it was good. Nice to meet a couple of you. I think I was there and I saw. I think Neil Scott was there. I think at that moment I was with Hudson. I think there was Ross Lucas as well when I was there. So yeah, it was good to see, and Jay Jones as well. So it was good to see a couple of you. Put some names to faces, so to speak. And we are with the side of the thing, so I think I'm going to do this. So not having been to one, didn't know what the turnout was like, if you know what I mean, like sort of what the sort of normal one for like sort of a non-Londony show is like. So yeah, but I think from the people we spoke to, people were generally happy with what was on show. We had a bit of everything there. Bit of basketball, bit of football, bit of soccer. Probably could have brought more. I didn't really have much chance to sort out any of my PC type of stuff to take. But yeah, right. So let's get to the break, guys. Let me wittering on. So our first card is what looks to be a Blue Ice Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football. That is numbered 1 of 7. That's a retro. It should fit in 35, I think. Yeah. Nice little bend too, but the top loader will sort that out. Nice, Johnny Manziel. As he followed college, obviously he was much seasoned in college than he was out in the NFL. And again, got drafted by the Browns, didn't he? That's never going to end well. And next up for a vet, Harry Long. Assume that's Raiders, I'm guessing. And that is a 1 of 1, guys. So that's probably the least assuming 1 of 1 you'll ever come across. Sort of like a teal, almost disco style, but 1 of 1. So this is where I say someone might take the Harry Long 1 of 1. Don't know how many 1 of 1s he's got. Harry Long. Don't know if is anyone a Raiders fan in the guy who broke it? I'm not sure they are. Anyway, next up. And then this looks like a pink ice. So this is a rookie. And that's Antoine Wells Jr. Now, he potentially might have been drafted this year, maybe. I have to admit, I have missed some of the draft coverage this weekend. I've been on top of it as much as I wanted to be. 5 out of 5, Antoine Wells Jr. So I watched the first round, and then the weekend's been fairly busy. Obviously, the card showing on the Saturday and then coming back and stuff. Antoine Wells Jr. Let's have a quick look, see if he ended up anywhere. Might help people watching doing the picks. Wells Jr. He's a wide receiver out of South Carolina. Doesn't look like he's been drafted, so it looks like he's possibly back. So he's transferring to Ole Miss. and then he'll return in 2024 for South Carolina. Very confusing on his. It looks like he'll be back at South Carolina, so he'll be in the draft next year, by the looks of them. And next up, a guy who I won't need to look up. So Bengals, Joey B, Joe Burrow. It's like a silver hyper kind of style. Joe Burrow, and that's numbered 5 of 7. That's the thing with the Leaf stuff. They're generally low numbered, but they have tons of the parallels. So nice 5 of 7 Joe Burrow. So still walking away with a low numbered card if you were to get a base one anyway. So next up, what do we have here? So this looks like a purple Leaf rookie. Yeah, Titans, and it's Ty J. Spears. That's purple. So running back for the Titans, wasn't he drafted last year's draft? That one is 2 of 15 Ty J. Spears. So Ty J. Spears. I think the next one is a printed plate. I think. Check. I'm not picking up 2. No, I'm not. And this one is a rookie, and it is a printing plate, so it will be a 1 of 1. And that's Omarion Hampton, and that is a nice looking auto. So clean auto on that one for Omarion Hampton. And that is a cyan plate 1 of 1 of Omarion Hampton. Okay. Not sure. Connell doesn't strike me as a name. That was one of the top ones, so let's just have a quick look. Got to get back used to doing this when we get the draft products coming out. So yeah, he is staying in college, still in college, and he goes to UNC, North Carolina. So he will probably be in the draft next year, just by a little look at what I've seen. And this one is a nice one. Rookie from this year for the Dolphins. That's Devon Achane for the Finns. And that is a blue cracked ice. So I'd say that's the best one so far. And that is numbered 1 of 10. 1 of 10 for Devon Achane. So I think just be the pick of the break so far. I think we've still got 2 more to go. This one's a horizontal. Kind of like a paint speckle / snake skinny style. And that is a campus. Campus VIP, and that's Antwane Wells Jr. again. So we got the same guy. So we got his base, and then this one we have his auto. So that was the guy who couldn't really figure out what he was doing, but he looks like he's staying at South Carolina. And that one is numbered 6 of 20. 20. So we got the one last auto, and then we got the buyback. So I got last one. It's like a mojo. See the design at the top. It's a QB. And there's Carson Beck. I think he's still at college as we speak. Not one of the large amount of QBs taken in the first round. Carson Beck, numbered 4 of 15. No doubt if he's coming out as one of the last ones in this, he's one of the highly rated guys. Let's have a look. Carson Beck. Yeah, so he's currently on one of the drafts I'm looking at. He's potentially the number 1 pick next year is Carson Beck. If he goes out. The Georgia Bulldogs quarterback. 3,941 yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions last year. Looks like his first real starting year, so next year is probably going to be a big one for him in college. So that one is probably the best of the bunch. Now that's a little bit of a mark on this buyback one. The official card. Now we've got the 2023 Pro Set memory, and it's going to be a bear. And it is number 25 of 44, and that is a Mike Singletary. So that is a pretty cool Mike Singletary. Obviously, I think he's Hall of Fame. That's a nice on card. It is on card, not a sticker. Number 25 of 44, Mike Singletary for the Bears. So nice little throwback on there on the one. Sort of name most people would have heard of. Yeah, he was Hall of Fame inductee in 1998. Samurai Mike, football player and coach. So yeah, it's a Hall of Famer, on card Hall of Famer, pretty cool. Right, so now I will share my screen. It is a Devon Achane. Yes, it is. Numbered 1 of 10. So you might have to tap up Terry Craig if he's in the hunt for one of those. I think that'd probably be second or third one taken potentially. Don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. So there we go. Cool. Right then, so we have the 10 names, all in the orders or the spots that you picked, or the random spot. So we got Tom at 1, Michael Cook at 2, Terry Kelly at 3, Thomas Amwell Moody at 4, Jake Meyer at 5, Wendy Chandler at 6, Thomas Moody at 7, Rob Murray at 8, Rob Church at 9, and Daniel James. Daniel. That's me talking about, thinking about the lead player. Daniel James. Dan James, that's his full name. Anyway, that's the top. There's our 10 involved in the break. So I am now going to roll the dice. We're going 7 times, so whoever's at the top of the order of this will be order of the pick. So let's go. Good luck, everybody. And the 7th and final time. Good luck, everyone. So top spot is Thomas Moody. Second is Jake Martin. Third spot is Tom Benfield. Fourth is Wendy Chandler. Fifth is Dan James. Sixth is Rob Church. Then we got Thomas Moody with the 7th spot. Michael Cook with the 8th spot. Robert Marion in the 9th spot. And Terry Kelly on the 10 spot, so I'll get the final card remaining. So I'm just going to shove that into the group. And I'll do a quick recap of the cards for everybody. Okay. Right there. Just copy the board. So what I will do, I'll put a list of the cards in the post, and then we can just pick from there. Cool. It's don't know if he'll get to you at 7, Craig. I'm sure he won't. So yeah. So you're saying Tom, you want to swap the 7 spot with Terry Kelly in 10? Is that right? Yeah, because you have got the first pick, Tom. So if you want to do that, I am cool with that. I'm sure Terry will too. I don't think he'll mind picking. It's up to him whether or not he wants. I suppose the only issue is he gets the prestige. He'll get a blaster pack and probably the 7th one. So I'll tag Terry, and obviously Craig's involved as well. So it's up to those two if they wanted to swap. Just thinking actually, because they would get the 7th pick, but then I suppose it depends how much they value a sellout pack. So it's probably, I was going to just accept it, but I'll put a post for them to confirm anyway. So just do a quick run through of what is here. So we've got the Mike Singletary on card, and that's the buyback. We've got the Carson Beck, one to hold on to, no doubt. We've got the Antoine Wells Jr., the Devon Achane auto, the Omarion Hampton printing plate 101, Tyjae Spears auto, Joey B, Antoine Wells Jr. Then we got the Harry Long, don't forget that he's also the 101. Then we got the Johnny Football, numbered 1 of 7. So that would be, as I understand it, Tom. I never know if you're Tom or Thomas, sorry. That is an original card from Pro Set. So that is one from 1991 Pro Set. They've stamped it there, and then he's basically just signed on top of the card, and then Leaf have then stamped it again. So that's 25 of 44. So it's kind of they've bought back the base card, and then they've stuck the then recently they've added the autograph on, and then done those 2 stamps there. So the Pro Set stamp there, and then that obviously on the back doesn't say anything about it being a guaranteed autograph, but the stamp, and obviously if you keep it all in this. So in some respect, it's kind of like a through the mail, or sort of if you met Mike Singletary in person, like that. But obviously we've got the extra, you've got 2 extra sort of leaf stamps there, which kind of do it. So yeah. So cool. So yeah. So Tommy, you're taking that one. Sound. So that leaves the other 9. So I will sort out a list and stick it in. Yeah, so Craig, I think Thomas wanted to see if he wanted to swap the last pick with the 7th pick. But I just didn't know if you wanted to accept it, because the 7th pick will get you the pick of the last 4 cards, and you'll also get a Rookies and Stars blaster pack. The 10th pick, obviously you get the last card remaining, and a Prestige Cello. So it's up to you which one you 2 want to take. Yeah, cool. I have put that to one side for you, Tom, and that's that. So yeah, if you just let us know in the chat in this one, or whichever one, and I can mess around with the list, that's not a problem. Right, I am going to jump off, do this list, and then I will catch you all next week, guys. I think Rich is going to drop sort of a draft break this week, and I'll try and do something similar with what we've got. Obviously, we know new releases on the horizon. So yeah, cool. Right then. Sound cool, Craig. Yeah, so you and Terry will get the 7th pick, and Thomas, you'll get the blast card and the Prism Seller. So yeah, so Craig and Terry, you will get the 7th pick and a Rookies and Stars blaster pack. And Tom, now you will get a Prestige Seller and the last card remaining. So cool. Appreciate that. That is some nice work there, Tom. So appreciate that. Right, cool. Quit my rambling, and I will get this list sorted. And thanks very much for joining, guys. Thanks for getting involved, and enjoy what's left of your weekend. And I'll catch you all next week. Speak to you then.